folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Cat Crypto here. So let's dive into a LUNACLASSIC burn update, and it's pretty much hashing over this buyback and burn initiative that's being put forward by Vegas and Mexc. They did contact me and ask me if I wanted to associate with them. For obvious reasons, I said no. But moving forward, dear users, to support the burn tax proposal from Terra Classic community, Mexc will launch a time-limited burning event for spot trading fees of Lunc USDT and Lunc USDC. The event period is going to be from the 3rd of this month till the 17th of this month, and the rules are as follows. According to the proposal, the spot trading fee of Lunc USDT and Lunc USDC on Mexc will be adjusted to 1.2% during the event period. Mexc will utilize the actual trading fee received from Lunc USDT and Lunc USDT spot trading pairs to proceed with secondary market buybacks on a daily basis. Terra has officially provided a Lunc burn address. Mexc will make arrangements to send Lunc tokens, Lunc coins obtained from the secondary buyback of Lunc to the official burn address specified on a daily basis. This token thing kind of annoys me because meme coins are considered tokens, and I think layer 1 cryptocurrencies are considered coins. So moving forward, regarding the proposal for the 1.2% tax parameter change, please note the Lunc burn address provided by Terra official is this one. The actual trading fee collected is restricted to Lunc spot trading only, excluding ETF and margin trading. Mx deduction and trading fee rebate will be excluded from the actual trading fee collected. Please take note that Mexc did not generate the burn address, is not responsible for any fund movements made by the address after the end of a LUNACLASSIC secondary buyback arrangement. And if Mexc had done their research like we had, they would know that the burn wallet is not a burn wallet. It's a protocol wallet that handles the governance, and it has a burn keeper and a bank keeper module built into it, because prior to the capitulation, USTC had a mint to burn mechanism in place. That's what made it shoot up quite a lot from what I could be made aware of. We're going to do a video on that soon. Once the proposal is officially approved and implemented, we will decide whether to extend the event based on feedback from Mexc users. And I know a lot of people are going to see this as, oh, well, they're going to extend it. Okay, why not just implement the thing? Why not just implement the 1.2% burn tax? It's all good and everything, them saying all of these great things to obviously capture more users, capture more people using the Mexc, people moving their LUNACLASSIC possibly to help with the burn initiative. And you do really need to read into these things, and remember, wording in these things is key. Once the proposal is officially approved and implemented, we will decide whether to extend the event. And the key word here is extend. Really what you'd like to see is we will decide to implement or execute the 1.2% burn tax. But for me, this doesn't strongly enough signal that Mexc are fully on board and going to actually execute the 1.2% burn tax forever, or until the job's done, so to speak, because this isn't going to take forever. So really, what can we take away from this? Well, we've got Mexc doing another burn, which is really good. But at the same time, it just goes to show we do really need to start reading the wording of things and making sure that we go through right to the bottom and make sure there's nothing else down there. Now, like I said, it's really good, but just be aware, folks, okay? They could, and they've stated this before, I'm sure it's at the bottom of this one. Yeah, Mexc reserves the right to modify the terms of this activity without prior notice, and they reserve the right for final interpretation of this activity. So realistically, they're not really giving the community the say. So yeah, and just about this burn address thing, this, in my opinion, spreads, people, well, if Mexc don't kind of trust the burn wallet, how can we? And it's just like, I wish these exchanges would do their own due diligence and actually go and research you know, on the GIT Hub repositories and have a look at the burn keeper module and the bank keeper module and understand the burn address and what it does and how it actually handles all of the proposals made, especially parameter proposals. That's where they're sent to in order to affect and be handled by the blockchain. So really interesting. And there's a lot of people obviously saying about the unofficial route with the pretty much if TFL don't merge the certain things that need to be merged in order to avoid this unofficial system, it looks like they are merging and these things are happening. So the likelihood is, and I hope that I'm right here, is that we won't have to ever follow an unofficial website, app, mobile app, desktop app. You know, we'd rather just keep on the system that's already built out for us. And it's just my opinion, and I know there's a lot of people that agree with me, there's a lot of people that disagree with me, but I honestly believe it will just cause a big split in the community straight away, and that's something we need to ensure we don't do at all costs. So yeah, really interesting what's going on there. And as to what's actually happening on the broader market and the broader scale of things, is we do have the Ethereum merge coming up this month, and it could just land when the burn tax lands. And say they land in sync, Ethereum starts running, the burn tax starts kicking in, people say FOMO in. It could all just be enough to give it that big electric jolt to just take us up towards higher highs and higher lows, because that's what uptrend's all about, is setting higher highs and higher lows. And right now I think we're currently thinking about where we're going to be, and possibly like to see this consolidate for a few more days before it thinks about moving upwards again, because I know overextending on price pumps is really something that it's not good. And a lot of people got to remember that not a lot of people can actually profit on these pumps, because 90% of people who did delegate coins have delegated 100% of their coins and not left some dry powder on an exchange, so to speak. So it's really interesting. And if you don't know what dried powder is, folks, it's kind of leaving some either like stable coins on the side to spend, or if you plan to cash out some of your LUNACLASSIC, so to speak, then you would be leaving some of your LUNACLASSIC as dry powder on an exchange in order for you to sell out. So really interesting to see this MEXC buyback and burn initiative again. We would really like to see them just execute the thing, and you know, they could beat Binance to the punch. And from where I'm sitting, it really does look like Binance are going to implement the 1.2% burn tax and not a silly buyback and burn initiatives. Not that it is silly, but it just seems silly for them to keep doing this. And why not just be honest and give the community what they deserve and what we've all voted for? And they could even put an extra % on it for themselves if they wanted to, so to speak. So yeah, really interesting. Folks, stay safe out there. None of this financial advice. Beware of scammers, doppelgangers, anybody pretending to be me. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.